Capitalism versus socialism. An ongoing debate where common sense versus parroted talking points for news networks while complaining about it on social media networks, all which were built on capitalism. Dinesh D'Souza is back with another classic clip where a college leftist who thought they had a grand slam talking point until Dinesh, once again, shuts them down. Hi, I'm Steve Inman, and welcome back to Resist the Mainstream. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell to stay up to date with our latest videos. Well, I'll say it once and I'll say it again. When has socialism ever worked in the history of the world for any country? And why would it be any different if we had socialism in the United States? You know, they say you can vote your way into communism, but you'll have to fight your way out of it eventually. And some of us are just trying to avoid the part of having to fight our way out of it. It can be very frustrating, especially when people are willing to give up their freedoms and give up a chance at success and hand it all over to Big Daddy government. You know, because the government has always had a great track record of taking care of its people. Take a look at this hypocritical, emotional leftist with the same typical talking points while getting a taste of reality.
I'm saying that colonialism, which is political conquest by force, and slavery, which is physical conquest of another man's labor, are the antithesis of capitalism. The forcible seizure of native land, none of this has anything to do with capitalism. It's the very opposite of capitalism.
So what you're saying is the United States of America was not a capitalist country until 1865, and that's the day it did?
I'm not saying that. I'm saying that the Southern economy was essentially a non-capitalist economy. Its champions knew that. The defenders of slavery all attacked capitalism. They hated capitalism.
It was in the pursuit of profit, which has continued on since then through the Jim Crow law errors, since the establishment of private prisons, and it's happening to this day. It hasn't changed. It's been capitalism since this country has been founded, and that capitalism is rooted in the slavery of this country.
The dictator of Venezuela, Maduro, right? When he died, he was a billionaire. So he was obviously in pursuit of profit. He was a socialist who was looting the country for himself. Was he a capitalist because he cared about profit? No, because capitalism is not just about caring about profit. Capitalism is about a certain way of going about business.
A lot of us have parents that have come from countries that were destroyed by socialism and communism. The promised utopia of funds that never run out, the promise of a better future ultimately leads to starvation and famines because let's face it, everybody's not going to do their part. They'd rather sit down, play video games while the entire country burns and crumbles. Because of capitalism, you and I have options. Because of capitalism, we can choose what job we want while telling other choices to shove it.
Right? And let's just say that I say that's scandalous. That's slavery wages. If I don't take the job, I'm no worse off than I was before. They haven't exploited me in any way. They're offering me a deal. I'm free to take it or not. It's completely different if they go grab me, put a chain around my neck, and make me work. That's the opposite of capitalism. That's why, read Lincoln. Lincoln says slavery is you work, I eat. And the alternative for him is the hand that makes the corn gets to put the corn in its own mouth. For Lincoln, that's capitalism. So you keep the fruit of your own labor.
So you're saying is the workers who produce the corn should be the ones who get that profit. So I guess we agree on that.
No, I'm saying if I come to a barren field that nobody has thought of cultivating, and I say, you know what? I actually see this as a very rich place to have avocados. And I hire 100 people to work on the avocados, and I pay them an agreed upon wage of, let's just say, $10 an hour. And at the end of it, I make $1 million. I would say that is a fair and just outcome because all of them agreed to the $10 an hour. It was well worth it for them, otherwise they wouldn't have done it. And I thought of the idea and I put it together.
Yes, I agree.
Foreign enemies are celebrating at the fact that we could quite possibly go down this direction with all the sheep that don't actually see how socialism has already failed them. When they can actually look outside their window of their cities ran by Democrat policies that are failing in every major city across the United States. So next time you want to complain about capitalism, it's probably better for you to go outside and yell at a tree. And while you're at it, you should probably throw your smartphone along with every social media app that has been built on capitalism. Again, I'm Steve Inman with Resist the Mainstream. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell to stay up to date with our latest videos. Until next time, take care, and we'll see you then.